dating family, my family, I know is for real, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saved me from that Puff Daddy them after party in Cleveland, Ohio. That was when DMX, Redman, Method Man, and Jay-Z and them was at the concert there. And then they came to Detroit. I remember now them fish oil pills helped me. Thank you, Miss Melissa Rice. You was right on some things, but I just couldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still not. Okay? And I love that I seen you with your dad and doing the things that you like to do. You can retire. You was right. You did exalt every measure. You told me not to go back there, and I kept going. I should have listened. But I'll be exercising now. Look at my, hey, hey, I'm getting ready. I'm coming correct. And can't nobody ever take Nicki Minaj's spot, period, point blank. I was waiting for BG to come back, but they had found Nicki. You know what I'm saying? They had found Nicki, so he went down there to go to do his shows because he was just getting out there. You know what I'm saying? He was with Lil Wayne now in little videos and stuff. BG came from Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting there, and his girl was with him. It was this tall, dark-skinned pimp. They pimps up there, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. I love their personality, and they helped me get away from what was his name? I forgot his name, but I'm gonna protect the innocence. But he was guilty. He had a wife, and he had one child by the lady. But he helped me find somewhere to stay too, and he did not let nobody. Carlos, Carlos. That's my dog too. They just was living a Cali life, and like if you gonna be fornicating and screwing, you know what I'm saying? I was spoiled. And the reason why I was a spoiled brat with love. They showered me with clothes and everything, but that didn't mean nothing to me as far as I was thankful. And I just love to look pretty, and I didn't have to take nothing, and I didn't even have to do nothing. I was sitting there like a queen in a hotel, but that was somebody else's husband, and I would never try to do that. You know what I'm saying? On purpose or none of that. That stuff just happened, and I won first place off of Brandy. I Want to Be Down. And my best friend, yeah, shout out to my best friend Tiffany Johnson. It's weekend too. This is crazy. I just been letting people talk like, okay, go ahead. Yep, I was born here, but I done stayed in Cleveland too. I didn't get to know them. It was God put me in places where I'm kin to people. And like, we ain't kin to you. Okay, fine. I'm kin to Jesus, and victory shall be mine. I'm very loyal. And that's why it was crazy while I was in prison. I put loyal, it's on my arm, loyal before dishonor. Anyway, I got that on my left ankle. Death before dishonor, yeah. Death before dishonor, yeah. And that's why Jesus had death before dishonor. He got on that cross, okay? Death before the dishonor of us all going to hell because of two people, Adam and Eve. So everybody talking about, I ain't kidding you, and that first of all, the Johnsons and the Johnson came from our slave masters who had all the Johnsons, and they took them places and got mixed up. And Harriet Tubman them and Sojourner Truth them and all the Underground Railroads had everybody with their names and their family, but they had to separate. Okay, it's some stuff that I picked up on a thing on the internet. Nobody showed me really how to get the internet and stuff. That's why I've been crying out. But don't nobody gotta be kin to you. Okay, Miss Bougie, stuck up, whatever. Cause you got this and that. What happened to my music? I want to see, just like that man came back, he had gave his life to God. He said, I want to get all my music off of here. Okay. Why why that didn't happen to me. You know who I'm talking about. And yes, I gave permission for some things, but I never even seen any papers and stuff. Is this how you do? Mario told me about that too. But see, I already had a dream. It was a blue van, and these people was trying to take away my music. That was the Foot Locker and stuff. Byron, I definitely need to talk to you too. I am going to be free. Okay. Everybody drove me nuts and crazy, and then when I did some shit wrong, y'all call the police and be the first ones to judge me when it came from y'all. They should have let me go to Kalamazoo. Misi wanted me to come to Texas. I wanted to come. I wanted to be with my nephew. When I first got out, I went and found my nephew and some other children too. What up, to? Stay away from that food. Jay, I'm saying it. Me and this man that tried to have me do houses and stuff, he pulled up his name and he's a predator. And he was around my goddaughter and her baby. I've been knowing that little girl since she was like 3 years old when I first got out. She was my road dog. I had all my hats and stuff and glittery hats and different stuff in the car. She done, one that said Queen. Do you know she the one that grabbed the hat and put it on? I said, you want some glasses too, baby? She done got all big on me now. When TC get it all together, all my babies in Battle Creek, when I get it all together, because I never gonna be all together until Jesus come back. But I'm feeling good. I'm gonna go do a podcast today. I'm gonna apologize. I haven't even watched them on there. I could have been on the phone. I didn't know. I'm thinking, well, it's a TV station, and the guy like, duh. That's why people ain't gonna understand it, and they mad at you. So I'm like, oh, duh. He like, yeah. I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm gonna call my podcast, and his podcast, because he put it there. It's not gonna say none of this stuff. Whatever I need to get off my chest is private, so it's over here on the YouTube side of the name that's under the name. So anyway, I love Battle Creek. I love everybody. I love my state, Michigan State. I love Pistons, Detroit, basketball. Oh, at the Renaissance Hotel, that was me, Tanisha Graves, when y'all had the police come up there and y'all opened the door and I was naked and y'all didn't care. I was on my man's DM, but I need to talk to y'all. Y'all can't be just, because you said somebody said it smelled like weed. Okay, we gonna smell like trees. And weed jar is a fake flower. It grows with real flowers. And you have to cut them off and trim them. You don't smoke the trim. That's why everybody going crazy and dying off that trim. Don't be so greedy where you smoke the trim and where you smoke the weed. And the devil got everybody saying it's weed. No, this is a flower. And I love Michigan flower. And I love Michigan State. I'm praying for y'all that y'all win the Super Bowl. That y'all try your hardest and just go back to where y'all went wrong the last time and double up. Because that's what I'm going to teach the children here. I am a sports coach of the truth. I love to tell the truth, but sometimes you forced in corners where you can't say nothing. So, and then in the corners you don't want to say nothing, and you bet not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But God is showing me exactly what to do. And Ivan Dorsey, I don't know if you're alive, but congratulations on the dating family. I seen y'all when y'all first was coming up. Forget the story on VH1. I never seen that. I seen the actual Yo Mama Don't Play. She made us take our shoes off. You did. When you get to the door, said, I just got my flow did. Because as soon as Ivan Dorsey, he was doing stuff, getting prepared to go on his flights. He was going to take me with him. It was like a Biggie and Nicki situation. I mean, no, Biggie and Lil Kim situation. You know what I'm saying? And I remember we stayed at your girlfriend house that danced at the club, and you took me over some of your family members' house. I was up there with all the little girls. We was doing each other hair. I was laying in the bed and they was messing with my hair, and I was telling them stories and stuff so they could be the best little chicks ever. You know what I'm saying? And then I went back downstairs. We had Brother Marquise from Two Live Crew there because he did too much of that. Uncle Luke said, "Deuces, deuces in the air. Clap, clap, snort, snort like you just don't care." But God had a ram in a bush. Here come Ivan Dorsey again because we had to go. Me and Lisa had to go to a cheap room because Motor City was off the chain. I can't remember if it was in the winter or it was. I think it was around this time because it was the shows and all that. What's up, Aisha Norlington, Alfreda Drake, Tiffany Croft, all y'all in the D. I'm getting my brain back. Lala brought me up to something. Girl, do you remember when you? I'm like, I didn't do that. That's because they had me on all type of medication. I've been used like a guinea pig. But ever since I drank that water and them seeds from Gessman, God restored my brain. But then he hit me. He was like, boom, 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 boom. He made me and myself. I had a big old lump. Then I went to the hospital, and all I heard was something about Dr. Martin Luther King in my spirit. I'm like, what? This is how he got treated. Like if he went to a hospital, they'd hurry up and see him. But it was some other stuff too, recipient rights. I deal with them. So if anybody is being harassed, or even if an officer is riding up on your car to try to read your plate, they have to have probable cause. They are supposed to keep their same distance too. Shout out to the ones who is not petty and who really look things through. Some things I said got mixed up, but it was real, but it might have been the other person. But that's why I'm gonna take my medication because I need this stuff solved pronto. Cause I just need that money pronto. That's what I'm spending my money on. The money I get from being 49% Nigerian, my dad's money from a veteranship and what he put up for me. I didn't want to